Hi there, welcome back. How are you today? So we had a very emotional video. So I'm sorry if my makeup's running. In this video, we wanted to talk about how precious your energy is. How precious your energy is. People don't realize what they're doing with their energy, and they don't understand why things are happening the way they are. In this video, we want to walk you through how precious and how sacred your energy is. What came about, this was through a conversation that I was having with a dear friend of mine about the news. And it was reminding me of my childhood. You know, I would always watch my dad, and he'd be watching the news, and then he'd finish watching the news, and he would be so upset with the state of the world, with this war that's happening here, with that war that's happening there, with the poverty, the children that don't have food, the children that don't have clothes. And my parents came from South America, from a third world country, so they know what that's like when children don't have food. They lived this firsthand. Going hungry as a child, not having the clothes to keep you warm in winter, having to suffer how cold it is and you just can't get warm. Not having shoes on your feet. All of this, my parents went through that. That was their childhood experience. And so for them, every time they saw it on the news, or they would see an ad, you know, asking for money to send to these children that don't have food, that don't have clothes, they would relive that over and over and over again. And it would upset them. Now, what was coming through in this beautiful conversation that I was having with my friend today is that our energy is sacred. Where we place our energy, what we focus on, is what grows. So, this is the rub. We watch the news and we see this war. Mind you, these wars have been going on since I can remember. And even before, even before I came to this lifetime, the wars were already going on. We've discussed that in the previous video. I'd lost sons to wars. You know, I've been through all that. So what happens? You watch this on the news, okay, and you get all upset about it. The war, whichever war is happening at the moment, you put your energy into it, that it's not fair, that it's injustice, that it's whatever else you want to put into it, of how it's making you feel. You feel powerless. You can't do anything about it. You can't change it. And I'm here to tell you that, yes, you can. The collective consciousness at the moment, the energy, when they watch the news, when they listen to these events, the collective energy fuels into that. Their energy goes into that. And how bad it makes them feel. That it's not fair, that it's not right. All the other things that come up, all the other judgments that come up as you're watching the news about this war. Let's just stick to the one thing. Let's say we're looking at the war. Like my dad, and he would get all upset, and he'd get all, for at least an hour after the news, and he would go and ramble on to my mum, you know, about it's not fair, it's not right, and all the other things that were coming up for him. And for that 1 hour, his energy was entangled in that. He was focusing his energy on that war, on how these people are treating each other. His energy was there. That's what he was focusing on, laser focused. As he's watching the news, he's putting his energy into that. Now what happens? The collective consciousness, the majority of it, has its energy there. Watches the news because they want to know what's going on in the world. We need to know what's going on in the world. And so they're all placing their energy on that. And where we place our energy is what grows. Because this is where we are placing our energy. We are placing our energy in war. We are placing our energy in chaos. We are placing our energy in injustice. We are placing our energy in resentment. And these things cannot be shifted by us placing our energy into them. It's not about ignoring what's happening in the world, but to shift the majority of the consciousness needs to start focusing on how it is that we want this world to look. If equality is what we want everyone to be equal, because it's all spirit. It's all spirit. Everyone has a soul. No matter what color your skin is, your blood is still red. If you bleed, you don't have a different color blood. You have the same color as everybody else. You breathe in the same air. You need the same water to survive. Rich or poor, it doesn't matter. Your blood is still red. You still need the same air to breathe. You still need to drink water to survive. You need to eat food. We all have the same basic needs, regardless of where you are, of who you are. But because we keep placing our energy there, and we get upset about it, and we get all in a tith about it, all in a panties are in a knot, whatever it's called, in a bunch. We put our energy into it instead of putting our energy into what we want to expand. And we do this within our life with the lack and scarcity, that we don't have money. We focus on that. That's what we've been taught to focus on. Lack and scarcity. This is what we came to experience. But you cannot shift lack and scarcity by focusing on there isn't enough money. I don't have enough money. I can't afford it. It's too expensive. If you keep saying words of lack and scarcity, you're just going to keep, because that's where your energy is. You're just telling the universe, you know what? I want more of that. I want more of that. Give me more of that. Your energy is sacred. Where you place your energy is what grows. So if your desire in your heart is for the world to be at peace, then see the world at peace. Always remember, the peace begins inside of you first. If inside of you is a raging war happening, how can there be peace outside? So, my beautiful beings, is it time to take your power back and start focusing on where you are placing your energy? If you want the world to be joyful, focus on joy. Focus on seeing everyone happy, in harmony. Focus your energy there. It's not about pretending, because that's not what is in reality now. But we can't shift that reality if we keep focusing on it and we keep placing our energy into it. Even just by getting upset and arguing about it with others, you are placing your energy into it. It is that simple. It is so simple. But for those of you who sit there watching the news and you get all upset about it every day, I wish I could say this to my dad, but he just doesn't understand. He doesn't realize that we are energy, and where we place our energy is what grows. Because he's not here to have that experience. But if we are awakening, and there are enough of us that are awakening, then perhaps it's time to shift, time to focus. Be the change in the world that you want to see. When there's a kindness that can be done, do that kindness. Even if it's just sitting for half an hour to help your children with their homework. Be the change you want to see in the world. It starts with you, always. Because the outer world is a reflection of your inner world. Always remember that. These things that you are focusing outside of you, the things that you notice, they are inside of you. They are pointing to the war inside of you, the chaos inside of you, the disharmony inside of you, the inequality inside of you, the injustice inside of you. All of these things reside inside of you. And as long as they're inside of you, you are focusing them outwards. And this is what's manifesting in the world. So sit with yourself today. What is this war inside of you? What is this about? What is the conflict within? Only you can have the answer to that. But each of us have the power to manifest, and each one of us is manifesting. Make no mistake. We are manifesting every single second of every single day with our thoughts, with our beliefs, with our words, the words that we use, the words that we say. You are manifesting, whether you know this or not. And the moment you begin to awaken, that's one of the first things I noticed. The words that I was using, the energy that was coming out of me, and what it was creating in my reality. In my reality. You know, at the moment, speaking of manifesting, when was it? About 3 months ago, I had a very dear friend pass away. And I used to work with her. I didn't realize that we were such close friends until she passed. But the week after, or within days, I can't remember at what point, but I know it was very close to when she passed. I got this pain in my leg that I've had now for about 3 months. That was in March, April, May, June, July. Oh, about 5 months. And, you know, my husband's been saying, why don't you do Reiki on it? Why don't you do Reiki on it? And I haven't made time. To be honest, I just haven't had time. Because for me, my priority is all of this. The books, the courses, these videos, that it may reach someone and assist them on their way to finding peace. I can live with the pain, you know. I can feel into the pain and enjoy it, because that's what I came for, to feel all of it. And I know that. I know that on a soul level. But what happens? The moment I start to focus on the pain, the moment I start to focus that this is in my body, it becomes more. I've had, you know, over the years, I remember I had plantar fasciitis, you know, that thing on the bottom of your feet, and it makes it so hard to walk. I've had that twice in my life. In my grown-up life, as a child, I never had anything apart from a sprained ankle here or there because I was just so active, you know. And I kept saying to myself, okay, so with the plantar fasciitis, I bought special shoes, I bought special socks, everything I could possibly do so that I didn't have to feel the pain anymore. It was so painful. So painful. I could hardly walk. It was just awful. And I remember each time, yes, I would get the shoes and I would get the socks, but I would always 100% see them healed. It's healed. It's done. This is not forever. So yes, sometimes I would feel the pain. I'd be like, oh, okay, the pain is still there. It's okay. I take a deep breath in and I would see it healed. I'd see myself walking again perfectly. Like I always have. I've always done huge walks every day. I love walking. This neighborhood is full of trees, you know, and plants. I just love walking in my neighborhood. So I would see myself already fully healed. I would see it as past. It's done. Now I know from this awareness that these things in our body are trying to tell us something. Maybe slow down. Maybe change direction. This is not the way. And they're trying to slow you down to look at something. Your body is super intelligent. You know, these last few days, that's what I keep telling my body. You are intelligent. I trust you to heal. I trust that you can heal this. Because your body is spirit as well. It's all spirit. Spirit is super intelligent. How can it not be? Look around. Spirit created this world, created the sun, the stars, the planets, the galaxies, the universe. It's beyond intelligent. And my body is spirit. So I know that it has the intelligence. Not only that, but every time my daughter has something, like now she has a cut on her nose, and I say to her, put on some calendula, it will help to heal it quicker. And she always says to me, every single time, no matter what she's going through, my body will heal it. I don't need that. My body will heal it. She's always reminding me that my body has the intelligence to heal. So when I sit to do Reiki, I see it healed. I see that my spirit guides around me, and it's done. It's healed, and I'm walking again, pain-free. My flexibility's back. I'm enjoying my walk. This is temporary. It only becomes permanent when we focus on it. We focus on the pain. We focus on the discomfort. We place it there, and we place it there longer by focusing on it, by getting angry with it being there, you know, and not being able to enjoy your life, because we seem to think that that's all we're here for, to be joyful, to be loving, to be at peace every single second of every single day. And that is not what your soul is here for, my beautiful beings. So feel the pain without resistance. Okay, it's there. Perhaps they're asking me to slow down, and this is their way of doing it. Perhaps I'm doing too much, and they're telling me to just, you know, relax. You have time. There must have been a lifetime where I ran out of time, because I'm always go, go, go when it comes to creating. Always. It never stops for me. And sometimes I'm doing 2 or 3 things at a time. You know, writing a book, creating a course, creating these videos. I'm always creating something. I love this process of creation. I love it. So, perhaps they're just telling me, you have time. Take your time. Enjoy the journey. And that's all it was. You know, but each day I wake up and I tell myself I am strong, and I am getting stronger. I am flexible, and with each passing day I'm becoming more flexible. I have perfect health because it's my divine birthright. The same as abundance. You are abundant in your natural state. You are abundant. You are so abundant that what you wish to manifest in every second is given to you without fail, without question. The universe is constantly giving to you. If you are focusing on lack and scarcity, the universe is giving you more of that, because that's what you're focusing your energy on. There is no lack of abundance in lack and scarcity. They will always find ways, because this is what you're focusing on. This is the experience you came to have, and so they will keep giving you that until you're done with it, my beautiful being. So is it time for you to take back your beautiful energy and focus on what you really want in your heart to manifest? What do you really want to manifest? Then focus your energy there. What step can I take today towards that? Each of us, we are shown all the time the way forward. It's just that so many of us don't listen. It's too hard. But we will never be fulfilled until we listen to our heart and its desires. All right, my beautiful beings, we love you dearly. Remember to click like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the messages. I'm feeling empowered with this one. I love these videos. Take back your energy. Take it back from all of that. Take it back. It's not needed there. If anything, it's making it grow more. Take it back. Where do you want to put it? What do you want to see grow? And place it there with all your heart, with all your love. Bye for now.